Assigning resource costs and how you can assign different resource costs, how you can take account of any increases in rate or promotions or any special rates for particular tasks. So we start at defining two tasks in a very simple plan. We've got a basic task and an advanced task. And we're going to make them fixed duration tasks. So we're going to display a cost column so we can track the costs for each of these tasks. And we'll make them 45 days long so they go over a period so that we can actually play with costs over a period of time. Now we're also we've created two people, person 1 and person 2, and let's assign some actual cost rates to them. So a standard rate of £200 a day for person 1, and you notice if you put in per day, you'll get a per day rate. If you put in per hour, you can get an hourly rate. You can charge by the minute, the month, and the year as well. So 220 for person 2. So now we go back and assign these resources. So we're going to assign both of them to both tasks. And as you would expect, the cost for both of them is identical because the actual cost for each task is the same because we're using the same cost rates. So we go back into the resource sheet and we'll look at person 2 in particular and actually decide that come the 1st of January they're going to get an increase in rate. And we want to apply that to our project plan. So then £225 per day from the 1st of January. We have to now look back at our Gantt chart. We see that there's an increase to both of the tasks, but basic task finishes on the 22nd of January, so part of it is charged at £200 a day and part of it will be charged at £225, but the whole of the advanced task will be charged at £225 for person 1. And if we look at the costs over time, we can actually see across the period there's some changes in costs over time and how that tracks. What we're going to do now is actually create an alternative rate for person 1 and assign them at an alternative rate of rate B. And because we haven't assigned that against the person, the costs have gone to 0 because there's no alternative rate has been set up for B on that person yet. So we'll go back to the resource sheet. We go into person 1 and look at tab B. And we'll change that to a special rate because it's an advanced task, to £500 a day, and see what that effect is. And you can see there's now a significant increase for the cost of the advanced task. Across your project, you can assign up to 5 different rates that are used simultaneously at any one point for any resource. And that's true of people resources, material resources, or pure cost resources. And you can also assign effectivity dates for as long as you want in terms of the project for when those tasks will be applied. So you have a great deal of flexibility on how people are costed in your projects. Hopefully that's helpful to you to simply provide costs in your projects and look out for some of our other videos. And by all means subscribe to the channel if you find our videos useful. Thank you.